already starting off this video bad. Hi guys, I just wanted to say, do not watch Voltron Legendary Defender. They queer baited. They said that we would visibly see these two characters together and in love, and they were a gay couple who were engaged before one of them went off to space because he has a disease and his fiance didn't want him going off to space because of his disease, and he just wanted to live his life to the fullest and everything. And so basically, so I thought I saw my phone moving or something. It was weird. Anyways, I just wanted to say that don't watch Voltron Legendary Defender on Netflix. Do not watch an Unkiss cartoon or whatever. Just don't watch the show in general. I used to be a big fan before I saw season 7. I loved the show. I loved the voice actors, except for one of them. I loved some of the fandom. I loved the good parts of the fandom. I loved my friends. I still love my friends and stuff. And I loved the ships. Well, you know, certain ships anyways, like clans and stuff. And like, clans has so much chemistry together. Like, you could literally just watch them throughout the entire show and you can see how much chemistry they have together. You can see how they're attracted to each other so obviously, and how one of them is obviously gay, and how the other is obviously bisexual. But oh no, according to Voltron Legendary Defender season 7, they're both just dumb heteros. You know, like, rep is so important these days because you rarely see it, and especially for something that's supposed to be considered a kid's show, even though kids don't even really watch this show. It's just like teenagers and stuff like me and my friends, online at least, because, you know, but whatever. Anyways, so you could see throughout the entirety of the show, they have so much chemistry together that Keith and Lance are compatible in every way, and they're obviously going to be endgame, and da-da-da-da-da, and how just you see the way that they look at each other, and you see the way that they look when they talk to each other or about each other or whatever, and you realize how soft the looks are. You realize that they're obviously not looks that are like hetero in any way whatsoever. And like, you can tell that they obviously have feelings for each other. Like, considering their interactions, that is not something that I would consider straight. That is not something a lot of us would consider straight. Anybody who considers their interactions straight or strictly platonic or friends or whatever the hell you want to say, whatever, then obviously you need new glasses, or you need to like watch those episodes and seasons. But honestly, you really shouldn't, because you'll just get queer baited just like we did, because we've been waiting for so long, you know. See, clans is gonna happen, you know. See the way they look at each other, see the way they talk about each other, see the way they look when they talk to or about each other. And those looks are something that is obviously homo, my friends. And I'm sorry, you probably can't take me seriously when I say shit like that. But this is a serious video. It's very serious. I want to say how personally, deeply affected I am by season 7. They recently came out telling us about Adam and Shiro and everything, and then they just fucking kill off Adam in season 7. Like, what is wrong with you? What kind of person promises stuff like, oh, you'll see them visibly in love, and you'll see how happy they are together, and everything. You'll see how they're an amazing couple and everything, and then they just kill him off, and it just, he gets like 6 seconds of mourning his lost fiance, his dead fiance, and like, but you know how long this white character got for mourning her brother, who she thought was dead but turned out to not actually be dead? She got like probably a minute or so, maybe 2 minutes, and Shiro got like 6 seconds and a quick cry. And Josh said there would be an emotional scene that made him cry in season 7 or something, like Shiro cried or sobbed or whatever. And Jeremy said the same thing. He's like, oh yeah, Lance like sobs and, you know, blah blah blah. He didn't even sob. He just lightly cried. But he cried for like a second, a minute maybe. And then Shiro just, little teardrops, little teardrop in the eye, and then just wipe it away and it's all gone, whatever. You know, gotta go back to being a leader, whatever with that bullshit and everything. And just, you know, and oh my god. It's just, it's so stupid and it's bullshit, and I don't wanna, and like, us the people, the LGBT community, and especially those of us in this fandom, or were in this fandom, wanted this stuff, and we saw this stuff coming because they said that some of this stuff was coming, and they just kill off the rep anyways. They're just like, oh hey, you know what? Never mind, we changed our minds. It doesn't matter. You guys don't get Adam. You get one flashback of Adam and Takashi together, and you get one more episode with a small clip of Adam in it, and then Adam dies shortly after it, you know? But you don't need Adam, you know? You're gonna have hetero Keith. You're gonna have hetero Lance. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, you heard me. And it just doesn't make any sense, you know? Like, they've never shut us down before. They've never been like, you know, this stuff isn't gonna happen, so stop talking about it, and I'd stop shipping it if I were you. We would've. But your show just, we can't help but ship them because of the show. You see this way they look at each other and everything. You see what goes on between them in the show, and you see just everything between them, and just, you know, we thought, okay, Keith, bye Lance, you know, Clans, power duo, truly iconic couple. No, we just got queerbaited, and we got hetero Lance and hetero Keith. How do I know we got hetero Lance and hetero Keith? Oh, season 7. I completely regret watching that. I completely regret ever watching this show. I am dropping it like this. Okay. This. Now, I've dropped the show. I've dropped the sort of the fandom. My Twitter still has, like, you know, a layout for one of the characters from the show, but that's just because I love that character a lot and everything. But I'm just not gonna really associate with the show anymore or anything. Anyways, I'm sorry. I was up from 12 a.m. It's 10:40 a.m. now. So, you know, I've been up pretty late and everything. It wasn't worth it. I regret it because this season truly sucked. You know, there was so much evidence pointing to Lance, and there was so much evidence that pointed that Lance is bisexual and everything. And so much stuff that was like, oh, Lawrence isn't gonna happen. And, you know, Lance is gonna end up with Keith and everything. But, you know what? No, that just didn't happen. They made Keith hetero because, Oxia, ACXA, has a crush on Keith, apparently. Yep. But aren't they siblings? Aren't they supposed to be siblings? Ew. That's what we thought. We thought that because they look so much alike, and Oxia looks so much like Curlia, and a little bit like Keith, that maybe they're related. But no, turns out not. Turns out it's just some heteronormative bullshit. And, you know, it looked like Lance was finally owning up and, like, just owning up and admitting, well, not exactly admitting, but, like, he just looks like he was interested in Keith in a romantic way this season and in a couple past seasons too. And just, honestly, big disappointment. It was all one big disappointment. No, it wasn't just one big disappointment. It was billions of big disappointments. You know why? Because obviously Keith shows no romantic interest in any girl whatsoever, especially Oxia, throughout the entirety of the season. And he obviously shows that he has a romantic interest in Lance. But what did the showrunners do? Hey, why not make Oxia have a crush on Keith? Even when she worked with Lotor and everything, and was evil, you know? But, sorry, my camera goes out of focus a lot. And so we were like, hey, this stuff looks like it's gonna happen, but nope. We were like, hey, Lance is gonna happen, but nope. They decided to pull a hetero Keith on us. And we got queerbaited for it, and we got queerbaited because they killed Adam, even though they said that we would see Shiro and Adam visibly in love in season 7, and they kept using present tense, referring to Shiro and Adam, saying they are in a relationship, they are engaged, they are fiancés, they are together, they are in love, stuff like that, you know? But no, they just kill off Adam like it's no big deal. Well, guess what? It is a big deal. Okay? You've upset so many people, and I don't think you've realized this. Or at least hope you've realized this by now, because this is just so upsetting. I can't even begin to describe how much it hurts. You know, I had usernames that were stuff like my YouTube channel name, Jeremy Shada Owns My Ass. Because I loved Jeremy Shada. Okay. It's Shada, but I keep pronouncing it Shada, my bad. Anyways, I need ideas for a new YouTube name, you know? And all that stuff. And I had stuff as my username like that, or I use stuff like Lance Warrior, because, you know, clans, and, you know, thrive for them, live for them, you know, everything like that. And they're so good and pure, and they deserve each other, but, you know, guess not. You know, I have a clan's phone case, and it's adorable. But it just upsets me to look at it, because now we know that it's not gonna happen, and we got queerbaited for it, and it really upsets me. I'm not gonna wear anything Voltron anymore. I'm not gonna associate Voltron. I'm not going to talk about it anymore, and I'm just, oh my god. I'm not wearing any more Voltron shirts, not wearing Voltron sweatpants or whatever the heck. I don't even have those. But, you know, still, anything Voltron, I'm gonna stop just associating with it, whatever. And, you know, Allura hasn't shown interest in Lance the entirety of the show, and suddenly after 7 seasons she seems to start to like him just after she gets out of a bad relationship with an evil dude named Lotor. Like, seriously? How bad is that? He kept flirting with her and stuff in past seasons, and, you know, she kept denying his advances and everything, and being like, oh, I don't feel the same way, or just, like, being annoyed by his flirts and everything, and sorry, scratching my leg. And she just didn't accept his feelings, and she didn't reciprocate the feelings. But I guess now apparently she does. So what kind of message is that sending to your children? Oh, that's right. If you just keep bugging the girl, and you just keep on trying and trying to get after the girl, I'm sure you'll get her eventually. It doesn't matter how many times she says no, or she looks annoyed, or looks uncomfortable by your flirting or pickup lines, or you desperately keep trying to ask her out or whatever. I'm sure she'll like you eventually. It's only a matter of time, you know. It happens, you know, it's a normal everyday thing. That's basically what Voltron is trying to teach us, and that's basically what happens and everything. So anyways, yeah, that's basically what happens. And just, she blushed at him, and he blushed at her, and it was just, oh my god, it was the worst. It's still the worst. I'm so done. I need a new pillowcase, because, you see, this shit, Voltron, done with that shit. Done associating with it. I'm so done. The only way I am ever going to talk about Voltron again is if they apologize for the stuff they've done, and they assure us that Oxia and Keith won't happen. They won't be a thing. And reassure us that Lawrence won't be a thing, because that's sending a bad message everywhere, and that's just bad, poor writing on both sides, on the Allurance and Oxia and Keith's side. Like, they've had no chemistry, no romantic chemistry whatsoever throughout the entire show, and all of a sudden she has a crush on him, and all of a sudden, like, he's het and likes her too or something. We didn't get explicit rep. You why have a straight character hold an LGBT sign in your own drawing if he's just going to be straight? Huh? There's one character there, Shiro. He was confirmed gay. He had a fiance. Oh, but yikes, you killed him off. So that's big yikes on your parts, because that's not exactly explicit rep, and we don't count that as rep. We don't feel represented, because that's just barely gay. You know, you kill him off because you don't know what to do with him. Just like you were gonna kill off Shiro because he's, oh, such a boring character. According to Lauren, at least. He's such a boring character that you just were like, hey, let's just do this game in season 6 called Monsters and Mana or whatever. Make him seem interesting and fun and everything. Give him personality, you know? I'm just so unbelievably upset by this. Like, they don't seem to understand what they've done. They don't seem to understand how they've truly deeply affected us. And the only way, I think I was saying this earlier, but I just didn't finish. The only way I'll forgive Voltron and I'll start watching again, and I will watch the next season. Oh wait, I already said why. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just really upset and I'm repeating myself. But, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life now, you know? Clan's phone case, I have a sticker that says Clan's Cannon King, and, you know, I really thought they were going to be. But, you know, guess not. So that really sucks, and so now it's just, and you know what's even sadder, or just as sad, I mean, is they give some minor characters more screen time than some character that was supposed to have his arc this season. Lance. I love Lance so much. He is one of my favorite characters. He's a comfort character for me. But they made him seem so dumb this season. They made fun of him and everything. I find it kind of racist because he is a colored character. And sure, make fun of the colored character. Make him feel bad. Make him insecure. Like, I can't make fun of him, you know, he's dumb, haha. He's not dumb, he's so smart. Like, could a dumb person really get into the Galaxy Garrison and stuff? Like, you have to be super smart to get into that. And he was obviously super smart because he got into it. And they just make him seem like he's so dumb. And they just treat him like absolute shit. And it's so unfair. I don't understand. I'm so emotionally attached to this show and so emotionally attached to these characters. It's not even funny at this point. And just all this stuff that happened, it just really hurts, you know? Because I really thought that wasn't going to happen, and I thought something good was going to happen, but no. They turned the tables around and they did the bad thing. You know? I'm just... oh my god. They did the bad thing. They turned it around and just, you know, made everything worse, made everything bad. And now pretty much nobody wants to watch your show. Pretty much everybody's dropping the fandom. And we can't wait for stuff like She-Ra and Dragon Prince. Even though Dragon Prince is only going to be a few episodes, but I'm honestly still excited for it because they don't treat LGBT rep like a spoiler. Unlike Voltron did. Unlike the creators of Voltron did. And the voice actors of Voltron. rep should not be treated as a spoiler. It's a simple yes or no of whether we're going to get that rep. Why does it have to be like a spoiler? Why does it have to seem like a spoiler? Why does it have to be a spoiler? Like, that shouldn't happen. That's just not right. But at least She-Ra and Dragon Prince have confirmed that we will get LGBT rep in their shows and everything. And so, like, I just... yeah, just... I'm sorry, I'm really upset. But, you know, here's my video on it, and here's, you know, we got queerbaited and everything, and the showrunners suck, and the voice actors suck, you know. Thanks for, you know, leading us on and everything. We hate it. We want you to take it back. So, I guess whatever happens next, I don't know if I'll see it because it depends on if it's good or bad. If it's good, I can update on it, and I will give an update on it. But if it's bad, then I'm done, and it's gone forever, and I'm just dropping forever, whatever. There's just so many scenes that are so unnecessary if they aren't going to be canon. Like, the bonding moment was so unnecessary because it was romantically coded, and we figured that out after, like, we saw more freaking canon straight couples parallel that scene. Oh, but apparently it's just, you know, two bros chilling, being bros, doing things, you know, just holding each other's hands, staring fondly at each other, looking into each other's eyes, one of them cradling the other in your arms and everything, and just, oh my god. Yeah, that's just, and like, getting upset that he doesn't remember the bonding moment, and he wasn't emotionally ready to admit that he remembers the bonding moment. Like, why is that so necessary if Clance isn't going to happen and everything like that, you know? I don't get it. I'm upset and I'm angry. And you should be too. Don't watch Voltron Legendary Defender. Don't watch season 7. Don't watch any of the seasons. Don't watch the show in general. Don't even associate with the fandom. Anything. Just steer clear, honestly. It's what's best for you. It's what's best for everybody. Just because they suck. You know? It's just the sad world we live in, isn't it, nowadays? Where we get LGBT rep treated as a spoiler. And it turns out we don't really get explicit rep or good enough rep, you know? And now we're upset at the showrunners and the voice actors. And they probably aren't going to say anything about it. Or we'll see what they say about it. We'll see what happens, you know? Peace, I guess. Anyways, leave comments down below if you watched the videos to the end, and leave a like too, and subscribe if you want, and also give me ideas of what to change my YouTube channel name to, because, like, obviously I need to change it to something else, and I just don't know what to. Yeah, just, I don't know, something. Anyways, bye.